After 6 months of English classes, how good is my English now? What's up, beginners? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is George, and if you don't know this yet, it's probably because you don't follow my channel. So you have a mission now. Hit the subscribe button here and be part of this huge community of developers or developers communities. First things first, if you didn't watch my first video where I record myself speaking in English 6 months ago, you will stop now and go watch him. Just click at the card above some places. I think it's here. Did you watch? I'm waiting. Come on guys, go there. It's very short video, it's just 3 minutes. I was very nervous when I recorded that, so I hope you watch it now, because you just can see the difference between my first video and this video, if you watch, of course. And now I would like you leave a comment down below. It can be in Portuguese, no problem, if you see some difference between my English. You should know one of my higher goals for this year is speak English fluently. So let's talk about my journey in the 6 months of English class. I know most of you get stuck in the middle level, as I was. But how we can come out of this place? Well, there is no secrets and it's just hard work, you know. But I will tell you what works for me. 6 months ago, I recorded that video and I was thinking how I can improve my English at the time. And I like to watch videos and I like to read. But the problem for me was the conversation. I didn't have any friend to talk, so I just watched a lot of videos. And understand when people speak in English, for me it wasn't a problem at that time. But when I will talk with someone, sometimes I stop, sometimes I didn't remember a word. And of course this happened now too, but now it's more fluently. I think this is the word. When I'm speaking, I didn't have to think a lot of the word that I will say. My brain starts to thinking in English, so I don't need to think a lot to speak. I just open my mouth and do the job. One of the things that works for me, it was the Cambly. I think you know the Cambly. It's a English school, online English school where you talk with native speakers. And I think the better thing that happened for me was I lost my fear of speaking in English. Well, I remember when I talked with the first teacher, and I will put here a slide of this video and you can see by yourself, because this is one of the nice things about Cambly. You took a class and they record a class and you can watch this class after and you can review this class. So here is a slide of my first class in English. For me, what helped me to understand when other people are talking, it's watch when I was studying to my career and the software things, I watched a lot of courses in English with the lyrics. It's lyrics in English too. The subtitles.
Oh, okay.
And in English too. And I watched 1, 2, 3 courses are at 120 hours. The 3 first courses that I watched, and after that I start a 40 course, and this course didn't have the subtitle, so I watched this in English and my brain, oh my gosh, I understand what they are saying. And after that I just start watch a lot of movies, a lot of TED Talks that helped me too.
Yeah.
But in this year I put as a goal for me speak. So because in my area we have a lot of opportunity to work in another country, in United States too. So I do some interview in English too, but now as I say, this year this is my goal, and I'm trying to how can I say,
um, to improve better this speech.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it just comes with practice.
Sure.
You know, the more you do it, the more you learn. It just the easiness comes with practice.
Yeah. I never talk with a native. I traveled to United States 2 times, and well, I talk with some natives, but just the simple questions and how much this, how can I get this, like this kind of thing. But a long conversation I didn't have. In all my job interviews that I do, the people are not native. They speak in English, but they are Mexico and I don't know, but it's another country. So this is my long conversation that I have in my life.
So this is a completely, I've never asked anybody this question, but how do you get the little shaved part of your eyebrow, and how do you know where the cool place is to do it and where the place to do it makes it look totally stupid? How do you know how to do that? Does the barber do it, or did you?
Yeah. My hair it's I need to cut my hair. This sign he continues here, and so go in the.
Okay.
I don't know how to say, but it's.
Well, it yeah, I know it matches up with this. So yeah.
Yeah.
So if I were to do it, I need
exactly
to do a straight line about right there.
Well, this happened no a long time ago, maybe 6 months. For some people are a lot of time, but for others no. And now I will put another slice of video where I record with Mirina.
Of course, if you would like to say something from my followers, from the guys who live here in Brazil, I will translate this and put the subtitle for the people who actually understand what we are saying.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and kind of practice, okay?
Yeah.
Well, Jorge, you've done so well in these last 6 months. I really appreciate the earnest effort that you make. Tell me, what do you think of your advancement? What do you think? How do you feel like you've done?
Well, I think for me it was a great opportunity too. I have to thank you for this because I received my certificate of Cambly today too. I when I go to the site, I saw that I complete all the minimum 10 hours. I think it is, and for me, when I watched this last video and comparing with my English today, I saw a lot of difference, and we can. I don't know, but I'm feeling happy because of this. I tell in my video that I record today, the one of the things that you can achieve with when you speak English, it's to know another culture, to know another country, know another history from other people. And I consider you as of course a teacher too, but as a psychologist, because we talk about a lot of things of relation with our life, with the things that happened in the past, and the cat, for example, that we are starting the beginning of this class.
Right. Yeah, we have talked a lot about things, and I've learned a lot about Brazil because you've told me your experience, where you live, the people. It's very nice. I love to talk to people from Brazil. So it's such a happy, loving people. So that you're doing great, Jorge. And it's true. We've talked about a lot of subjects.
We don't talk about English, grammatical things and verb to be, for example. This is we don't talk about our real life.
Right. And so I think that's when people feel comfortable talking about real subjects, then you feel like my English is improving, because you're not going to be talking about grammar or about phrasal verbs or things like that when you're having a conversation with someone in English. So, you know, if we do that, it's nice to do a little bit of that because it
Sure.
helps you to understand when other people are talking what they're saying. Phrasal verbs are very common in English,
Yeah.
but you seem to understand everything we've talked about work, and you know, you've talked to me, told me, explained to me
Sure.
many features of your work, which I know are very technical.
Yeah.
So, but you've done a great job in explaining it to me in very simple words. So I
Yeah, I
appreciate
try.
that. Yeah, you're doing
Yeah,
great, Jorge.
because even myself, I didn't know every word, every technical word. One of the things that I record in this video too, there is a channel that I like to watch. It's Everyday Astronaut. But in this
Oh,
channel, the guy who show in this channel, he interviews people like Elon Musk, for example. And they have a very technical conversation. They talk about the machine, the propellants of the I don't know the name, the engines. But for me, it's very hard to understand something because it's a lot of things about physical. I think it's the physics, the subject,
right.
and
Yeah.
but I
Very
in this
technical.
kind yeah in this kind of content I turn on the subtitles to try saw these new words too, because this is one of the way that I learn new words, and I like to to hear music too and get the lyrics of this music and see what they are saying. One of the words that have like that I learned in this time, it's moth. Moth, I think is the way that we pronounce this. It's like
Uh,
the butterfly, but the ugly one, you know.
right, right,
And
mama.
yeah, but I never will learn this word if I didn't hear in this song, you know. And
Right.
I have to search, of course, because yeah, that is the word. I have to search, of course, but this is the way that I'm learning new words. I think watching YouTube channels from real life too. I do not watch teachers in the YouTube channel teaching English, you know. I watch the
Mhm.
people living their life, they're communicating with your friends, and sometimes it's hard to understand one on another word because I know there is a lot of words that I don't know yet, but I don't know. I'm very happy because when I
Mhm.
look down, I look back and see my evolution. I saw it's just 6 months, 5 months. It's just 10 hours of English classes here in conversation classes, and it's a huge difference. You know, I think it's very nice for me.
Yes, and it is. I find that many students just need more confidence. And when they have these conversations with us
Yeah,
in family, their confidence gets, they feel more confident. And then you're talking about everything.
yeah. I remember when I go to I got my first interview and I was very nervous. My interview in English, of course. And now if I have to do some interview, I know it's something normal because I do this all the weekend. So 3 times in a week I'm here taking
Yeah.
classes in English, speaking in English. So when I go to this interview, I don't have this feeling of fear, you know.
Mm.
I am calm down and I can speak and I can understand what the people are saying. It's very nice.
Yes, it is. It is. And a lot of us who are teachers have had to learn other languages, so we understand exactly what you're going through. You know, it's never that easy to learn a new language, but you have a lot of enthusiasm. I think that helps. You're not afraid to
Sure,
make mistakes,
sure.
and that's why you've improved so much, Jorge. Very good.
Thank you.
Marina is a great teacher. I took some time to discover her in the Cambly, but when I discover her, it's like a love in the first See, I don't know if they speak this phrase in English, maybe it's a little different, but I love her because it's very, very patient, and we talk about a lot of things. I consider her more like my psychologist, you know? Yeah, because we talk about your life, we talk about the past, we talk about TV shows, we talk about the news, we talk about a lot of things. And one of the things that we didn't talk about was English. We don't see the grammatical things, we don't see verbs, verb to be, you know. We just talk. And I think for me it works because it was one of the problems that I had. And now, for example, when I go to interview in English, I don't feel that fear of fail because I think I can speak, I know that I can understand what the people will say. And of course, sometimes a word or I don't understand something, but you can got the context, you know, and for me, it worked better. Another thing that helped me to get a new vocabulary and speak more fluently, it was watching some YouTube channels, but not the teacher ones. So I just watched the real life, people doing stuff in her life and talk about any subjects. For example, there is a channel who I like a lot. I don't remember the name, let me see. Yeah, I remember. No, I see it here. It's Everyday Astronaut. This is a channel about space. So the owner of this channel record a lot of videos about Starship. They interview Elon Musk. So you can learn a lot of new words. Of course, there is a lot of technical words and maybe this is hard. But when we watch some video where there is a lot of these difficult words or words that I never see, of course, I turn on the subtitles. But I didn't give up. So one of my advice for you, don't give up, because I know we got stuck a lot of time in the middle level. Yeah, we go to, I don't know, maybe we go to English class when we was younger, and we play some video games and learn something in English, and you know some words in English, you know some phrases, for example, what is your name, this kind of stuff. Sometimes we can read in English, maybe write something, but when we need to talk, yeah, I know this is a problem, and there is just one way that you can get better on this. It's just speaking. So if you don't speak, if you don't have any conversation with no one, probably you will get stuck in this level. And I don't know if you know, but I'm ambassador of the Cambly, so of course I will leave the link below and you can go there and take a class, 10 minutes, I think it's 10 minutes, and you can try the Cambly for you, see if this works for you. One of the things that I would like to tell about the Cambly, if you are in the beginning, if you are starting to study English now, maybe it didn't work for you because you didn't know something in English. Of course, sometimes you can find some teacher that speak Portuguese too, but I think maybe this is very expensive because you pay for minutes. For example, I took 3 classes for a week. It's just 15 minutes of class. It's a very short class, but sometimes we can finish our conversation. But I don't know, I think the frequency of my classes are good, so for 3 times in a week I can speak in English with another person, and that was working for me. It's just 6 months from now that I'm starting. It's not 6 months, I think 5 months, because when I record that video I do not have started the Cambly at the time. So maybe 5 months or 4 months that I'm the Cambly. Well guys, I know that maybe I do some mistakes in this video, maybe I pronunciate some word wrong, but this is not a problem, because when we talk about, for example, interview, they don't know that you speak English perfectly, you know? They just want that you can communicate with another people, that you can express yourself, that you, for example, you have a doubt, you can ask for someone in your team. The majority of the people who interview you, they are not native speakers too. Look at the size of my hair. I need to cut this. Yeah. Sorry guys, my battery died. Yeah, I was seeing the red sign on battery blinking and yeah, died. So I was telling about the interview. Even the interviewer, they don't have a perfect English sometimes. So don't worry about this thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You know this. It's a song. So just keep going. Go ahead. Watch a lot of talks. I like a lot of the TED Talks because they speak stupid, you know. They speak clearly. And this is good in the beginning because you help your brain to start thinking in English not so fast. But of course, you are learning English when you watch this kind of content. And you are learning English when you listen to music, for example, but got the letters of this song and lyrics, I think is the name of this song, and see what they are singing, because this is the way that you can learn a lot of new words. For example, there is a song that I learned how to say moth. It's a kind of a butterfly, but the eagle, you know. Yeah, I think this is what I had to say for you in this day. So I hope you enjoy my video, and if you enjoy, you will leave me a thumb ups in some place for here, and comment here if you see some difference in my English. So see you next.